Here in this video, I'm going to discuss 10 public policy fellowships for UPSC aspirants which hardly require any work experience. The first is the CRISP Fellowship. It is a 2-year experiential learning program involving strategic collaboration between CRISP and state and central government. It is especially designed to help you gain some experience in governance and public administration. It has been started by some former bureaucrats, again working in the field of public policy. The eligibility is the bachelor's degree, any discipline, work experience is up to 2 years. Even if you do not have any work experience but have a strong portfolio, you can consider applying. Stipend is 75,000 rupees per month, and the selection process involves 4 stages, which starts with application, then essay, then group discussion, and finally the personal interview. Its application typically opens in the month of December every year. Second is the ACT Fellowship. It is a 9-month fellowship in the field of venture philanthropy. It is focused on 4 impact areas: education, public healthcare, climate action, and gender inclusivity. So typically, you analyze the profile of different organizations and figure out whether they should be provided some fundings and some other support in these 4 impact areas. The eligibility involves bachelor's degree, again, any discipline. The work experience should be more than 2 years. The good thing is prior experience, even if in your startup, in your own family business or social sector like NGO, is considered advantageous and is directly valued. Stipend is 60,000 rupees per month. Again, there are 3 stages in the selection process. First, application, then the case interview, and finally a personal interview. Its application typically opens in the month of June, so hopefully it will open up very soon. Then we have Mukherjee Fellowship. It's a very prestigious fellowship in the field of public policy. It's a 12-month fellowship which involves 3 months of theoretical learning and 9 months of experiential learning. Here you work directly in the offices of public figures like MPs and bureaucrats and work in the field of policy research, analysis, and even political strategy. Eligibility is a graduate in any stream with less than 25 years of age. Work experience is not mandatory. You get a stipend of 50,000 rupees per month here. And the best part is you get a post fellowship support. So as the fellowship ends, you get some career placement support in government, corporate, and policy consulting sectors based on your performance and potential. Its applications again open in the month of June. So currently, as we are making this video, the applications are open. So if you have not applied yet, feel free to explore and apply. Then we have the Nehru Fellowship. It is a 12-month fellowship offered by Inclusive Minds, which is a top political consulting firm working solely for Indian National Congress. It is a fellowship in the field of political consulting, strategy, and campaign. Eligibility is again any graduate, any stream, diversity preferred. Work experience is not mandatory. You get a stipend of 75,000 rupees per month as part of this fellowship. And the selection process typically involves 4 stages, which is a preliminary assessment round, video assessment, group discussion, and finally the personal interview. Again, you also get some post-fellowship support here. Based on your performance and your potential, you are also absorbed by the same organization, which is Inclusive Minds. Also, the good part is recently an ex-UPSC aspirant was interviewed and they found that the candidate is capable and highly competent. So they decided to offer a full-time role to him directly. So they said that we will take one more interview round and offer a full-time role to you directly at a salary which is much higher than this. Okay, the application timeline is typically February, March. LAMP Fellowship. It is a very prestigious fellowship in the field of public policy and one of the most renowned and well-known fellowship in public policy. It's a 11-month fellowship offered by PRS Legislative Research to work directly with the MPs in legislative research, policy analysis, speech drafting, and much more. The eligibility here is the bachelor's degree with 25 years of age or less. The only challenge here is this. You have to ensure that you are less than 25 years of age. Work experience here again is not mandatory. You just need to have a good portfolio, good profile, good skills, and that is all they need. Stipend here is 23,000 rupees per month. And the selection process again involves 3 stages: application, written test, and personal interview. The great part here is LAMP is a very prestigious fellowship. It's been quite some time since they are running this fellowship. So they have huge alumni base. And you can typically find these LAMP fellows sitting in almost every place out there in the field of public policy. So you get great exit opportunities after the LAMP fellowship. The application timeline is again December. And then we have Banyan Impact Fellowship. It is offered by AIF, which is American India Foundation. It is a 10 to 12-month fellowship which places fellows from US and India, only from US and India, on projects closely related to UN SDGs to drive sustainable impact through grassroots innovation and global collaboration. So, for you to be eligible for it, you should have a bachelor's degree, again, any discipline, but nationality of only India or US. Work experience again is not mandatory. Stipend, you get a living stipend and a lot of other support. You also get chance to maybe travel to US, understand the grassroots issues there, and accordingly come up with the learnings and implement things in your home country. The selection process typically involves two stages: application and the personal interview. Here the perk is bi-national collaboration with US and Indian fellows. Application timeline is December. I'm telling you all these fellowship because a lot of candidates from Rebounce in the past converted these fellowships, and all or almost all of these candidates or most of these candidates were ex-UPSC aspirants. So yes, it is possible for ex-UPSC aspirants to get into these fellowships very comfortably, very easily, and these organizations also reward your UPSC experience. Then we have Accelerating India Fellowship. It is a one-year immersive fellowship program offered by PPGF, which is Policy, Politics and Governance Foundation. It is designed to support exceptional individuals in writing book-length work. So as part of this fellowship, you will be writing a book that explore critical issues around culture, society, technology, economy, and politics. So if you are someone who has good writing skills, who is really passionate about writing your work, doing some kind of secondary research, primary research, and writing that, composing that in a form of a book, then feel free to explore that. The eligibility is a bachelor's degree, master's is certainly preferred. The work experience again is not mandatory. Here you get a stipend of 12 lakh rupees per month. And the selection process typically involves two stages. One is the comprehensive book proposal in around 3000 to 5000 words, and then the personal interview around that. Application timeline, it typically opens in the month of January. Then we have Viksit Bharat Fellowship. It is offered by Bluecraft Foundation. So it is a 1 year of flexible grant opportunity for meaningful research and writing work. Again, in areas like writing standard books, articles, case studies, coffee table books, and research papers about strides India has made in its development journey. So again, if you are good with writing skills and you want to build your career around that, or to at least start your career with that, then you can certainly explore this awesome fellowship. Again, the eligibility is a bachelor's degree, any discipline. Work experience is not mandatory. You get a stipend of 75,000 rupees per month. So here they have three rules. One is the associate, another is the senior associate, and third is the distinguished fellow. So for an associate, the salary is 75,000 rupees and no work experience is mandatory. But for this distinguished fellow, you get 2 lakh rupees per month, and you also need to have 15 plus years of experience. Selection process, it again involves two stages, which starts with the application and then a personal interview. Its application typically opens in the month of November. Then we have Catalyst for Change Fellowship, which is offered by MAP, which is Migrant and Asylum Project. It is a 24-month impact-driven legal fellowship offering hands-on experience in refugees' rights and gender justice. So it is a fellowship which is meant only for the law graduates. So the eligibility is LLB or equivalent. No work experience is mandatory. You can have experience of 0 to 2 years. Stipend, you get around 60,000 rupees per month stipend. And there are three stages of the selection process. First is the application, then case-based written test, and finally the personal interview. Again, its applications typically open in the month of November. Finally, we have Sardar Patel Good Governance Fellowship. It is a 12-month fellowship which places young professionals in key departments of Gujarat. So it is started by the state government of Gujarat. Here you work directly in the field of policy design, policy implementation, policy monitoring and evaluation, and you also get mentorship from IIM Ahmedabad. The eligibility here is a bachelor's degree, any discipline, with age less than 35 years. Work experience, you should have 3+ years of work experience. The stipend here in total is around 1.1 lakh rupees. Again, there are 3 stages of the selection process. First is the application, then online test, then essay, and then personal interview. My bad, it is 4 stages. Perks again involve the mentorship and academic rigor from IIM Ahmedabad and directly working with the bureaucrats and the senior policy leaders with the government of Gujarat. The application timeline for this is November. Finally, how can you get into these fellowships? A lot of candidates typically, keep on waiting for these fellowships. Once they are out in the market, then they start applying for these opportunities, thinking for the miracle to happen. That is not the way. The right way is be prepared in advance. Gain the right skills, build the right portfolio through projects, volunteerships, and internships. Have a good bulletproof resume and a compelling cover letter. Prepare for interviews in advance. So, this way, you are already prepared for everything in advance. And once the opportunity knocks the door, you apply there because of your portfolio and other experiences. You will be excelling the take home assignment and the interviews. So, do not wait for these opportunities to knock the door. Start building your own profile. And when they are out there in the market, go and aggressively apply. Okay. If you have any questions regarding these fellowships or have suggestions regarding on which topic we should make our next video, feel free to share that in the comment box. Finally, we have a small request from you. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. Your support matters for us. Thank you.